as you wanted to be, like you talked about being in the preseason? Seemed like you were doing a pretty good job getting after the quarterback.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely felt like I was a little disruptive. This game, I left something out on the table after watching film, but it's good to build up on it.
What'd you leave out on the table?
There's a couple sacks, just a couple of small details where it's plays where it could have been a sack instead of a quarterback hit, whether it's from me or Nico. But it was just certain things where I could have done better on my step to be able to get them down.
After watching the film of the fumble, no fumble play, what was your take?
Same thing I thought when I was on the field, fumble.
What percentage of the time were they chipping you?
I think they started chipping me more in the second half with the running back, a little bit of the tight end, but I didn't get chipped as much as I thought I would have in the second half.
You think there's more coming now after that performance?
I hope not.
What's the challenge in a Justin Herbert type of quarterback?
Playing him, you gotta stay at it for all 4 quarters. Just me playing him last year. He's a great quarterback, got great skills, great talent, great arm, can deliver the ball anywhere on the field. It's just about doing what we do. He gonna get his plays, of course, because he's a talented guy. But it's just staying with the course, staying the course.
What do you guys do to succeed against double teams, or how do you succeed even if you got 2 guys blocking you?
Against double teams, just fight, just keep going. All it is keep going, because they ain't gonna double team you forever. And then just being on this front 7, you got Jeff, you got Nico, you got Harry Lynch, you got me. So it's just, if they doubling me, shit, somebody else better be going. And if they going hot that game and they get the double teams off me, then now's my time to step up. So that's just the blessing of being a part of this organization, this front 7. We got so many guys, and you can't double team us off.
You got credit, I think, with 11 sacks. I'm sorry, you got credit with 11.
I wish.
11 pressures, I guess, on Sunday. Have you had a game where you've been around the quarterback that much, you think? Is that kind of expectation for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I started off last year. Just towards the end of the season, then towards the last game of the season last year, and then within the playoffs, I think it's just me coming back off a good year ending last year and just keeping that same rhythm.
Since week 14 of last year, you're 3rd in the NFL in quarterback pressures among all defenders. What flipped in your career and like flipping the switch to be as dominant as you've been? Just being in San Fran. I know November, December, that's when the real pass rushers and the real ballers come out. Just knowing that it's time to really play ball. It's playoff football, trying to get into the playoffs or just trying to separate ourselves in the end of November, December. I learned that, so now I'm just trying to start off hot now, knowing that November, December is where you really got to step out, but also focusing on September, October, November.
When you had to kind of be a tone setter in this room, I think you had 11 pressures, and Nico 6. I mean, it was a productive day for everybody, but how much you want to kind of be at the front and set the tone?
I want to be in the front of everything. I mean, just it's good, especially for people that's rushing the quarterback to get a sack early to get that monkey off your back. But once you get that first sack off your back, you start to get yourself into a rhythm where you're able to get sacks, get quarterback hits, get pressures, all those that affect the quarterback, and that's what I did last Sunday.
When you have a play like you had last week where you think it's a fumble, everybody thinks it's a fumble, they call it an incomplete pass. Yeah. That's a sack off the stat line. How much is that lingering in your mind? And like, do you chase that at all? Is that frustrating?
It would have been a lot frustrating with me early on in my career. But now I've been on both sides. I've been on the part where some shouldn't have been called a fumble and there was a fumble. Some that should have been called a fumble, it just was an incomplete pass. So I've just been on both sides of the stick, and I know the table's gonna turn. That opportunity gonna come again, and it's just on me to be able to capitalize on that opportunity.